Very good morning. Welcome all of you to this online webinar. Now, I'm sure by now all of you must have understood that this webinar is about stock market and trading. Am I right? I'm also sure people from different places, different parts of the country must have joined this session. Welcome all of you. But let me tell you that this webinar is going to be a big game changer as far as your journey in stock market trading is concerned. This 90 minutes of the webinar will be so very important that if you can go through this completely, you will get to understand the exact way that you can start making profits. But at the same time, by the end of this webinar, you will also find a solution to all your trading related issues. And let me assure you that if you can adopt this solution in your trading, you will never ever experience failure in stock market trading throughout your lifetime. This much is very clear. Good morning, Mr. Naushad. But during this session, you will also come across a lot of doubts. Please make a note of them. At the end of the session, we will discuss. But let us also make sure that this session is more interactive. The more you participate, you can participate by commenting on the chat. The more you participate, the more you are going to benefit from it. All right. So let us get into this. First of all, before I start, I would like to ask you one very simple question. And the question here is, now you know that this is about stock market and trading. I just want to know from you, why do you want to get into stock market trading? Why do you want to trade in stock market? What is your reason? What is that you want to achieve in stock market trading? Can anyone tell me? What do you want to achieve in trading? Why do you want to trade? I'm sure there are many beginners, many experienced traders watching the session, right? So why do you want to get into trading? Let me tell you, we are all here for one purpose, and that is to make profits. Am I right? This is the one and only thing that we want to achieve. Make money. But don't you think this is very normal? Because stock exchange is a thing designed for people to trade and earn money, and we are all here to trade and earn money. What is strange about this? This is very normal, isn't it? So if trading in stock market is very normal, if earning money in stock market is normal, then what is abnormal in stock market? What is abnormal? Anyone? Let me tell you, not being able to earn money is what is abnormal. Do you all agree? Everyone comes here to make profits, but if that is not happening, then obviously it is abnormal, because this entire thing is designed for people to trade and earn money. So today, my friends, in this webinar, you are going to understand the different ways through which you may experience failure in stock market trading. And you will also understand how to overcome all these hurdles to start earning consistently by trading. And you will also know how to trade without technical tension, fundamental confusion, and advisory stress. And finally, as I told you, you will find a solution to all your trading related issues. But along with that, you will also discover how to trade by watching the market. When I say this, I mean to say that there are many of you who want to get into full-time trading. See, Mr. Prem Prakash Jain says, consistently not making money is what is abnormal. Risk of loss is abnormal. All right. So as I told you, many of you may be planning to get into full-time trading. So when you want to do that, then how to do it the effective way, the result-oriented way, that is what you're going to learn. And there are many of you who don't have time, who cannot watch the market full day. So in such a case, how to trade without watching the market. Now, there is also another important thing that you're going to learn. All right. Now, first of all, I hope all of you will agree with me when I say that stock market is one such business where the market goes up, you can make profits. The market comes down, you can still make profits. Do you all know this? Now, why I say this is because there are many people who are more than a decade old in this business, and they still don't know that even in a downtrending market, you will be able to trade and earn money. That's the reason I told you. And I hope all of you will agree with me when I say today, stock market is the one and only business, it is the ultimate stage for anyone to earn huge profits. There is no bigger platform than this for anyone to make big money. Am I right? But the point here is, first of all, somebody has to understand, or all of you must understand, that this is a true, clean, legal business like any other business on the planet. Once you understand this reality, when you treat this like a business, when you trade like as if you're doing a business, when you know that there's a business, there are a lot of other realities that will open up. If not, progress in this business is very difficult. So in this business now, first of all, who are all the different participants? There are beginners, there are semi-professionals, there are professionals. These three varieties measure the larger picture. But then when you come to trade, now again, there are different products for you to trade. You can trade in equity, that is the company shares. You can trade in derivatives like futures and options. You can trade in commodities like gold, silver, crude oil. You can also trade in currencies like rupee, dollar, pound, yen, euro. There are so many different products for you to trade. So you can choose any one product and you can start trading, start earning, start this business. But when it comes to trading, you all know that it is all about buying and selling. Am I right? But then in stock market trading, there are different types of traders that you will come across. There are day traders, people who are interested in quick profits. They do multiple trades on any given day. There are positional traders, people who buy some stock today, they hold it for a few days or a week or a month or even more. And there are investors, people who buy some stock today, they stay invested for a year, 3 years, 5 years or 10 years, and then they sell it. I'm sure by now all of you must have associated yourself with any one of this category, saying that yes, I want to do day trading. Some people say I want to do positional, and there are very few people who say these days I want to do investment. Well, whichever category you belong, when it comes to trading, how are you going to trade? On what basis will you trade? How will you decide whether to buy a stock at a given price or whether to sell a stock at a given price? How do you do that? Any idea? Or how are you trading all these days? Or let me put it in a simple way, how are people trading today in stock market? So when we start thinking in these lines, you will understand, if there are 10,000 people trading in stock market, out of them, at least 9,900 people will be following all these things. Actually, the list is even bigger, but then I'm just showing you the main points which you will be able to relate very quickly. But then this is what majority people are following today. Do you all agree? Isn't it true? But then following all these things, what is the end result? What is the end result? There are many people who believe it is a technical analysis through which you can trade and make profits. So they analyze indicators like open interest, volumes, charts, softwares. In that there are thousands of indicators again, like RSI, the moving average, the MACDs, the bands, the ADX. There are thousands of them. But following all these things, what is the end result? That is the big question. You all know that when I'm talking about the results, I'm only talking about profits. But I am not interested in 1 or 2 trades profits. Because 1 or 2 trades profit, anyone can achieve. Anyone can do that. Am I right? But when I'm talking about profits, I'm only interested in consistent profits. Anyone who is able to earn profits year after year consistently, or quarter after quarter, month after month, now you are a successful trader. If that is happening, please continue trading the same way. You will be able to see some amazing results. But if that is not happening, following all these things, don't you think it is a waste of time? Is there somewhere wrong that you're going? Something wrong that is happening with you? Am I right? There are many people who believe it is a fundamental analysis, analyzing financial statement, financial ratios. Well, let me tell you, just by looking at some statement, how will you know what exactly is happening inside the company? Maybe the company has given you the statements because you get the statement only if the company gives you the statement. Am I right? They may have given it all possible ways in order to convince people that yes, they are doing good. but behind the scene the things may be different. But how will you know that? Reading the statement. At least you must have some contact inside the company, at least till the director level. All the big decisions are made in the boardroom meeting. Have you ever been invited for one? Think again. When you try to walk into the campus of the company, even the security will not allow you inside. When that is the case, how do you think you will be able to analyze it fundamentally? Following it, if somebody was sure about making consistent profit, then what happened to people who invested in Satyam Computers, Yes Bank, crude oil? Is that consistent profits coming? That is a big question. What is the end result? And there are majority people who believe it is the advisory, like tips and calls, stockbrokers advise. Well, let me tell you the truth. There are many tips and calls providers. They give you a buy call in a stock in South India. They give a sell call in the same stock in North India at the same time. One way or the other, somebody is going to lose money. But they don't care because they are only interested in their profits, their business, and they are getting their business. They are making good business. But you don't know which part you will be, whether you'll make or whether you'll lose. Why do you think a stockbroker has to advise you? It is because they want more profits. In order to get more profits, they will advise you, they will give you intraday trading exposure and lot many things. Am I right? So these are all the things majority of people are following. There are last one category of people who believe it is a stop loss which is going to save your day. And people keep asking me even in this webinar about stop loss. Do you talk about stop loss? Do you teach about stop loss? All right. So who am I to talk about stop loss? Well, Mr. Karthik Raja, thank you for your efforts to have shared these details. You have saved some time for me. Any which ways. So these are all the people who, these are all the things people are following. You can read this article on the screen. The exchange themselves do not assure you on stop loss. All right. But then these are all the things people are following. But in spite of following all these things, when it comes to trading, when you sit there to trade, when you buy, when you sell, there is only one thing majority people are experiencing, and that is confusion about the market movement. Whether the price will increase or decrease, that is a big confusion people have. And there are many who always say that, whenever I buy, the price goes down. Whenever I sell, the price goes up. Why does it always happen with me? Well, it is not only happening with you. There are majority people who are thinking the same way. The truth here is, my friends, people are experiencing pain. They say they're lost because of wrong advice, lost because of unexpected market crash. People are always worried, saying that there is no proper guidelines, no proper advice. That is the reason nobody is able to make profits. This is the reason we lost big time when the market crashed. Right? Well, let me tell you, when the market crashed, if you have lost money, definitely you must have bought, and later the market must have crashed. But instead of buying, if you had taken a short position, then you could have actually made profit, isn't it? There are people who are always heard saying that in spite of spending so much time and putting in so much efforts every day, we have to walk back home not having earned any money, not even able to fulfill our family needs. This is the reality of stock market, my friends. This is what people are experiencing. This is what people are going through. But then today, if any one of you is thinking in same lines, let me warn you. Let me warn you, because this is very dangerous. It will push you into depression. When you get into depression, you will start developing a failure mindset, saying that whatever I do, it is a failure. Whenever I trade, it is a failure. Let me assure you, that thought process will only destroy you. It will only destroy you. It will not only destroy you, it will also destroy the lives of people around you. Right? So be very careful. But then, rather than thinking in all these lines, people should start thinking practically. Now, what is practicality in trading? So let me tell you, practicality means if you have incurred a big minus, it means somebody else made profits. Do you all agree with this? Is it true? Am I right? So let me ask you one very simple question. All of you watching this session, let me see how many of you know this. If you are an experienced trader, you will be able to answer it quickly. If you are a beginner, whether you like it or not, you must answer to this question. All right. Now the question here is, you all know that there are millions of traders today in stock market. Out of all these people, what percentage of people are making profits? What percentage of people are losing money? What is your opinion? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? What percentage of people are making profits and what percentage of people are losing money? What is your opinion? Anyone? If you're a beginner, you must answer to this, because without knowing this reality, if anyone gets into stock market, very soon you will be swept away. Because knowing this reality will open up a lot of other facts about trading stock market, which you must have never understood till now. But then when you know that, then that is when you will start understanding the right things, how to go about doing this business. So what do you have to say? What percentage of people are making profits? What percentage of people are losing money? Let me tell you, the fact here is, majority people, see, Mr. Naushad says it is only 95% people only losing money. This is the truth. Whether you like it or not, this is the fact that you have to understand. But only when you understand this reality, you will understand a lot of other things. What are those things? Let us see. First of all, when we know that now 95% of people are only losing money, rather than being concerned about this category of people who are losing money, we should be more interested in people who are making profits. Who is making profits and how are they making profits? So let me tell you, these are all the professional traders. We don't call them as professional traders because their profession is trading. We call them as professional traders because their profession is profit making. They know how to make only profits in stock market in any given market condition. That is the reason we call them as professional traders. But then today, do you come under this category is the big question, isn't it? So today, my friends, all of you are here to take one very serious decision, and that is, do you want to be part of this 95% category of traders who always lose money? Or do you want to be part of this 5% category of traders who always make profits? This is the decision that you are supposed to take. So if you have decided today that yes, I want to be part of this 95%, not 95. If I want to be part of this 5% category, then what am I supposed to do? So let me tell you, if you want to be part of this 5% category, there is one basic reality that you have to understand about stock market. And that is, for you to trade and for you to make profits, there are just two important things that you must learn. And that is right entry and right exit. When to buy and when to sell is all that you're supposed to learn. Anyone who has learned it, now you are a successful trader. Anyone who has mastered it, you are a successful trader forever. Isn't it? So this is the basic thing that one has to learn. Do you all agree? But then when I say this now, the question that will arise is, now how is it possible? How will I know when to buy and when to sell? So let me tell you, for that there is a way. But I'll also go about saying that there is only one way for that. And that is, you have to become a dynamic superpower trader. Now, what is this dynamic superpower trader? Dynamic superpower trading means you as a trader must develop these qualities. You must develop these trading skills. What are these qualities? Understand this very carefully. When you're trading out there, you must have awareness of practical realities of trading. What is the bare minimum knowledge required for you to trade? This is what you are supposed to understand. And when you trade out there, what are the issues? What are the things that you're going to see, that you're going to experience, that you're going to face? These are the realities that you have to understand. Am I right? Reading books and coming to stock market is not going to help you, my friends. This is one reality. And the other important thing here is trading is not only about buying and selling, trading is also about the right mindset. So when you're trading out there, you must first remove all your negative thought process. So if anyone has a fear of losing money, then I will tell you that this is not the right business for you. You are in the wrong business. And when you're trading, you can experience this. We are in the live market, you can experience this. If you are experiencing confusion, stress, tension, panic while trading, then these are all the things that will only lead you to failure. All right. So for you to become a successful trader, you must learn to trade in a very relaxed way. The day you start trading in a relaxed way, that is the day you will start seeing profits. The day you are tensed while trading, that is an indication that you will only experience failure in this business. And to become a dynamic superpower trader, you should learn to trade in different market conditions. Whenever there is a major crash or whenever there is a big rally, when there is a gap up or gap down, how will you trade? When there are news and events, how will you trade? Quarterly results, RBI rate announcement. When the markets are flat, we call it the sideways market. How will you trade in such situation? These are the things that one has to learn. Anyone who has learned it, anyone who has learned when to buy and when to sell in these different market conditions, now you are a successful dynamic superpower trader. Those who don't even have awareness of these realities, now you are in the wrong business. But today, let me tell you that you don't have to worry about all these things because there is a solution for all these things. And there is a ready-made solution. And this ready-made solution is what we call it as dynamic live. So what is this dynamic live? Dynamic live is a tool. It is an expert. It is a software basically. And it is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world. But then when I say this now, some of you, now what this does is, first of all, it identifies the right entry and right exit for you. When to buy and when to sell, it will automatically tell you. All right. But then when I say this, some of you will again start thinking, all right, one more software. Already there are thousands of softwares today. One more software has come. Right? So there are so many softwares which are freely available on the internet, which you can download, you can install, and these days almost every software can give an automatic buy signal, sell signal by itself. When that is the case, why should somebody come to Dynamic Live? What is so special about this Dynamic Live? The speciality of this Dynamic Live is it can tell you the right entry and right exit in any different market condition automatically. I mean to say, based on the market condition, it will tell you when to buy and when to sell. That is the uniqueness. And above that, it also reveals the insider's trading secret. This is a very big statement to make, isn't it? So let me tell you, first of all, this Dynamic Live is designed based on neural network system. This is the concept based on which it is designed. But then there is a very complex formula that goes inside this dynamic live. But what it makes sure is let there be anything that happens externally. For example, even if there is a government policy announcement, if there is a corporate announcement, if there is an economic announcement, let anything happen externally based on that. If there is a big impact on the price of the stock or on the market that you're trading in, then that impact will be identified by this dynamic live in advance. That is the uniqueness of this dynamic live. So when I say this, many of you, I'm sure, may not have understood it. So let me explain it in a very clear way. I mean to say, if there is any major crash in the market, now all of you just hold on. I've just got a trading opportunity. We are in the live market. Now I have to do this trade. Just hold on. Let me place the orders. No, I can wait for another 5 minutes. Not an issue. Anyways, what I was trying to tell you here is, so anything that happens externally, whenever there is a major crash in the market, before the crash, it can tell you to sell. Whenever there is a big rally in the market, before the big rally, it can ask you to buy. This is something very unique. Whenever there is a major gap up in the market, before the gap up, it will make you to buy. Whenever the markets are very flat and sideways, it will automatically identify and tell you that it is in sideways, be careful. And in sideways, how to trade, it will tell you automatically. So these are something very unique realities of this dynamic live, which one can experience. So today, using this dynamic live, one can trade by watching the market. Those of you who want to get into full-time trading, you can do it the effective way, the result-oriented way, using dynamic live. All right. So today, let us see this dynamic live in the live market, how it works, how you can benefit from it. But then before I show you this dynamic live, I would like to ask you, when you're trading out there, what are the real issues that you're facing? What problems are you facing? If you can tell me those issues, then let us see today, is there a real practical solution to all these issues in dynamic live? Can we do that? Can you tell me your issues? You can comment on the chat. In the meantime, let me also open dynamic live and let us see how it is working in live market. Here it is, dynamic live. So the reason I told you that I have to place some order is because just now it has confirmed sell short act now. But when it told us sell short act now in Bank Nifty, I trade in Bank Nifty and Nifty. When it said sell short act now right at the bottom you can see a yellow cross mark. We call it as a dynamic system caution, which means be careful, there are chances the price can reverse. All right. So we are, I'm just waiting for some more time. There is another signal here. We call it as a zigzag signal. If that appears, then the price can reverse. So that is the reason I did not do the trade. I'm waiting for another few minutes. Once it confirms, then we'll go ahead and do the trade. Anyway, this Bank Nifty that we are looking at, if you want to check any of your favorite stock that you're planning to trade, you can tell me right now. We can go check it. And let me also show you how it exactly works. All right, it is the same thing in Nifty also. You can see it just told us sell short act now, but then there is a dynamic system caution here. So we have to be a bit careful. So right now at 12 o'clock, it will confirm. Now there was a green symbol that was preparing. There is already a green symbol here. So we call it as a zigzag. You can see now there is one popping up. All right. If this zigzag symbol appears, then I will not do the trade. I will not sell it. In fact, I feel the price of this can start reversing. So we already have this information in hand. Then decision making becomes so very easy. You can see it now. Once it confirms, then we will be able to decide. If that green symbol goes, if it is not there, if there is a yellow cross mark here, then I will take the short position. I will do it in front of you right now. All right, so this is dynamic live. Basically, what this dynamic live does here is, whenever there is a up and down movement, each and every price reversal will be identified by this dynamic live automatically using these signals. And above that, whether it is a trade that we can do or not, when to trade, when not to trade, those information will also be given here. But then, as I told you, price does not move in a similar way. There are varieties of price movement. So there are multiple factors that has been made use of in this dynamic live. Today, at one point, now it has confirmed that sell short act now, which means selling, you can start selling it. But along with that, there are other informations like these caution symbols, which is telling us wait, wait, just wait, not exactly now, just hold on for some more time. All right. So when we get this information, we will be able to trade in a very clear and with complete clarity, basically. Now, if the price starts reversing big time like this, I will not be surprised. I will definitely not be surprised. All right, because this dynamic live, there is a dynamic system caution symbol that has appeared. It has already told us that be careful, there are chances this price can reverse. Right? So this is the uniqueness of this dynamic live. Any major movement in the market, as I told you, it reveals the insider's trading secrets. All right. So the price of Bank Nifty and Nifty has been coming down continuously today. Now looking at that, all of you must be ready to jump in to sell it. But then this dynamic live has some other information. It is telling us be careful. There are chances the price can start reversing. So this is ICICI Bank. You can see here. In ICICI Bank, it so happened that today early morning itself it had told us to sell. It was written here sell short act now. All right, so there was no green colored symbol here. I took a short position. When I took a short position, what was the price? Let me show you. When did I take a short position? This is my trading terminal in ICICI Bank. All right, somehow this got removed from the list. So it is at 644 or 645. You can see. So this, as you can see here, this is a sell trade. I have sold at 648.05. Now at what time? 10 o'clock, 9 minutes, 32 seconds. One lot in futures I have sold it. And now it is trading at 644.85. Already 4 points down. 4 points movement in a stock like ICICI Bank. We are talking about 1,375 lot size. It is almost 5,000, 5,500 rupees profit. So this is the kind of trading that one can do using this dynamic live. So when to trade, when not to trade, when to wait, when to exit, how long to hold your position, complete information it will tell you automatically. All right, just hold on a second. Yes, as I was telling you, complete information it will tell you automatically. Our job is to just follow it and keep trading. So any stock that you want to check, any of your favorite stock to understand how exactly this works and how you can benefit from it. We are in the live market, of course. Let me check what's happening in Reliance. Now, as you see here, the price of Reliance has been continuously going up. But as the price kept on going up, right on top, it is giving us an indication that be careful. Be careful, there are chances the price can reverse. Now, when we got that information, if we have bought earlier, right at the stop, we will secure our profits, especially in options. How to secure your profits, all these things you will learn it in our training. But then now, we are waiting for a confirmation. If there is a golden arrow mark pointing downward, we will just get into the trade. We will take a short position in Reliance. All right. And we will be able to do it right close to the stop. Let me tell you. That is a major benefit of this dynamic live. It is not an ordinary technical tool which gives you a buy signal or sell signal. No. There are a lot of things that goes inside this dynamic live. You can also see these informations here. So these informations, it tells us the direction, the pressure of the market, which direction it is more favoring. Is it in a clear uptrend? Is it in a clear downtrend? All right. Now there is a big pressure building up on top, but then it needs a confirmation. Once we get a confirmation here, the golden arrow mark down like this, at this point, then we will be ready to sell. But until then, we will wait. We will not jump into any conclusions here because we are not trying to predict anything. We will just go by the informations in this dynamic live. All right. So this is how effective one can start using this. Now, using this dynamic live, what kind of benefits can be achieved? Let me show you. So this is about ICICI Bank options trading. You can see a capital of ₹1 lakh starting on 21st September. In a matter of 12 trades, it has increased to 8,71,000, literally close to 700% returns on your capital in a matter of just 12 trades. Now, for us to achieve these results, now all that we had to do here is just blindly follow whatever the dynamic live tells us to do. Not just in ICICI Bank, even if you want to trade in index, let me show you. Index like Nifty, wherein a capital of just 50,000 rupees has increased to 2,72,000 rupees from 21st September till 6th November. It's a matter of 1.5 month duration. All right. So almost close to 400% returns. All that we had to do is just blindly follow what this dynamic live tells us to do. We don't have to worry about what is happening in the market, what news is coming. All right. All these things we don't have to worry. Everything the dynamic live will take care. It will tell us what exactly needs to be done. Our job is to just blindly follow whatever it tells us. So today the major benefit of the dynamic live here is trading futures and options has been made absolutely effortless. Anyone can trade, even if you are a beginner who doesn't have much idea about futures and options. You don't have to worry. With the basic, bare minimum knowledge, you can start trading, start earning. All right. When to enter, how long to hold, and when to exit from your position, complete information dynamic live will tell you. But along with that, when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price to trade, even that this dynamic live can tell you today. As I told you, many people have asked me in the past why there are so many signals. That's the reason I told you in the beginning also, there are varieties of price movement. To identify the different price varieties, these many signals are at work. This is the reason it is told that even the slightest move in the market does not go unmarked by dynamic live. Let me tell you, with all my years of experience in this business of stock market trading, this is a very big statement to make. So it means let there be a small up and down movement or let there be a major up and down movement. Each and every movement will be identified by dynamic live automatically. Our job is to just place orders, start following it. So something extraordinary, something magnificent, a tool, a software like this, what could be its price? So when you start thinking in these lines, let me tell you, today, to make sure that every trader can reap the benefit of this dynamic live, to make sure everyone watching the session can first understand the benefit of dynamic live, for the first time ever in the last 13 years, the management of this company, Dowman Group, they have come up with a very big special offer. And the offer is, today you can get your hands on this dynamic live by investing just 12,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. You can touch it, feel it, open it, run it in the live market, do some trades. It's a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment that you have made. But this offer is valid only for the first month subscription. Those of you who are subscribing for the first time, only you will be able to grab this offer. And this offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon it is going to go and the price of this dynamic live is going to rise. All right. Now, today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start earning, then here is the link that I'm texting on the chat. You just have to click on this link to subscribe the special offer right away. All right. So once you subscribe this, you will get this software, of course, installed on your computer. But to tell you about this dynamic live, first of all, it all started with this dynamic live 1.1 version. And from there, multiple versions came like 2.1, 3.1. And today we have the latest Dowmantic version 3.1. It includes all the previous versions also. And it is now priced at 4,39,000 rupees for a 12-month subscription. All right, for a 12-month subscription, it is priced at 4,39,000, but today you are able to get it at just 12,000 rupees plus GST. So this is a massive offer which you are getting today. But then once you subscribe, not only the software, you will also get access to many free bonus. What are these free bonus? Let me explain. But before that, let me also tell you who is the person who designed all these things. The name of this person is Mr. Ravi Chandran. He has more than 27 plus years of experience in stock market. He is the creator of the revolutionary dynamic system and dynamic live, the stock market auto analysis system. And he is not just a trader, he is also a magician, he is an author, he is a founder of 2 well-known NGOs. Today he is also a member of India's esteemed exchange. So being a magician, he has performed magic for many years. He has worked as a personal entertainer for many big celebrities. And being an author, he has written many books. Many of his books are today available in the government libraries. One of his famous book was on the secret of fake currency. Now the kind of research that he had done on the subject was so very impressive that even RBI invited him to come and give a presentation on the subject. That is the reason even big people like former Prime Minister Mr. H.D. Devegowda, former Vice President of our country, Dr. B.D. Jati, and lot many big people came forward to appreciate his work. But then you don't have to worry. At the end of the session, I will share a link wherein you can go see more about the history of this company and about Mr. Ravi Chandran. But then the big question here is, after having done so many big work, why did he get into stock market? Even if he got into stock market, now why did he design a software? So let me tell you, here is a guy who comes from a very poor background. He always had the hunger to earn big money. And he realized that today, if there is a way to earn big money, then stock market is the ultimate place. There is no bigger platform than stock market for him to earn big money. So once he realized this, now he started doing research. After many years of research, he he realized if there is a way that he may experience failure in stock market, it will be based on these three factors: technical tension, fundamental confusion, and advisory stress. So he stopped following all these things initially, but then he continued doing research, and after many years of research, he identified the secret to make only profits in stock market. Now, whatever secret formula he identified, he first put it into an Excel sheet. He first started trading. He started making profits. But then later, in order to make his trading much more easier, he wanted to develop it into a tool. He approached many software engineers. He approached many software companies. But then whomever he approached, everyone kept on saying that, there are so many free formulas available on the internet. Why don't you just copy paste? Your software is ready. Why do you want to waste your time? Why do you want to waste your time developing a new thing? But then he told them, that is what majority people are following today. But I have some very unique requirement. But when people tried to program it, they understood that this is something very complex. They were not able to do it. But he didn't stop there. He learned programming, coding by himself, and he ended up developing the ultimate tool to trade stock market in the present world. So from 2003 to 2021, he has developed more than 15 different softwares with multiple versions, with more than 48 methods to trade in equity, futures, and options. And all this work he has done with a single mission, that is, he wants every trader to worship stock market as a god. Well, some of you may feel very strange about this mission here, but let me tell you, this is what he wants to achieve. Because everybody who comes to stock market, you follow somebody's advice, you follow something on your own, you lose money. End of the day, people blame the stock market. They call it as gambling. Well, you must have understood that it is not the market's mistake, it is your mistake or somebody else's mistake. Well, I'm so very sorry that on YouTube, there are many of you who have requested for your favorite stocks. All right, I missed it completely somehow. But anyways, please hold on. I will show it right now. So stock market is that platform which always gives you opportunities. Even in your school, your teachers must have taught you work is worship. Am I right? Only when you respect your work, you will start seeing results. Same way, only when you respect this business of stock market trading, you will start seeing results. Until then, it is very difficult to progress. All right. So with all these things, he first developed one revolutionary tool called as dynamic system. So what is this dynamic system? How does it work? All these details I will show you. But then before that, let me open up this dynamic live, wherein many people on YouTube, they have asked for their favorite stocks. Because we are in the live market, maybe some of them may be holding any positions. So let me guide them. All right, now the stocks that you have asked for, which are these? One of them is, all right, to start with, Reliance and PNB. Let us check Reliance. This is Reliance here. In Reliance, as you can see, as I showed you earlier, the price has been increasing today morning, but then right on top, we have got an indication saying that be careful, it can reverse. And if you are using a dynamic line, you must be looking at ID1. ID1 long signal confirms a sell. We will exit long and get into a short trade, which is very nearby. It is yet to confirm. But as of now, please wait. PNB is the other stock. So in Punjab National Bank, you can see even in this right on top, it has already given us an indication that the price can reverse. It is already trying to come down, but if you find any golden arrow mark pointing down, that is when you can completely exit your long and get into a short trade. But the moment we saw the symbol on top, we would have secured our profits. In this massive up movement that it has given us, at this point we have already secured our profit once, and twice we have secured our profits on top. Now some of you may feel, now what is this profit securing that I'm talking about? Well, these are something very interesting and important that you get to learn in our training. All right, so there's PNB. Mr. Sushil Desale wants to check UPL. Let me check UPL. Well, there's UPL, Mr. Sushil. Let me check what exactly is happening here. You can see here the price has been increasing. Right on top, we have got a dynamic system caution saying that the price can reverse, and there is a zigzag also. So we could have exited and reversed the trade right at the top. All right. So we could have exited at this point somewhere at 553.25 today at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sorry, you seem to have messaged at around the same time. I missed out your messages completely. Okay, so this is what is about UPL. Not just UPL and the other stocks that you have asked for. Not able to find support and resistance, Mr. Devesh Joshi. Well, we don't do that, Mr. Devesh Joshi. As I told you, that this is something unique. There's not a normal technical tool where you find all those things. Okay, but if it is time for the price to reverse from any bottom or from any top, the system will automatically tell us. And Mr. Surendra Rao wants to know how to select the stock. So as far as stock selection is concerned, we have to manually go and check whichever stock that we plan to trade. This dynamic live will tell us whether to buy it or whether to sell it. All right. It will not automatically identify and tell you which stock is giving a new buy or new sell. Anyways, Mr. Indrajit wants to check Canara Bank. Let us check Canara Bank. This Canara Bank here. In Canara Bank, you can see that right on top again, even in this, we have got an indication that be careful, it is likely to reverse from here. But then this has been a massive up movement, and there's a point where it has initially told us to buy, which was on 1st of February, 1355, 155 in the afternoon. By then the price was 141.50, and today it is trading at 171.85. Literally more than 30 points increase in the price of the stock, and we are still holding on to the buy position. All right, but as of now, at this point, if you have done this trade in options, you have to secure your profits. But if you are trading this in futures, just wait. If the price starts coming down, likely now there may be a golden arrow mark pointing downward. That's when we will exit the long and we will get into a short trade. And Mr. Devesh Joshi wants to check Airtel. Let us check Bharti Airtel. Mr. Devesh Joshi says, give an intraday live call. Let me tell you, Mr. Devesh Joshi, I don't provide any tips and calls. We don't do that. But then if there is any trading opportunity, which is likely to happen in Nifty, Bank Nifty right now, I will do the trade. I will do the trade. Okay. But then I don't suggest you to do the trade, because if you have the tool, then I will suggest you. If you don't have the tool, You will take the entry today, right now. But later after the session, if there is an exit signal, then how will you know? Okay, but at least you can observe it. This Bharti Airtel. Now you can see there is a lot of up and down movement happening in Bharti Airtel. It is because this dynamic live, it is telling us that Bharti Airtel is in sideways now. Can you see this information here? Today, dynamic live is the one and only tool in the whole world which can automatically identify sideways movement. Okay, so this Bharti Airtel, it will continue doing this up and down movement. There are chances if in case it manages to go up, and if this action information here tells you buy long act now, then don't miss this trade. You can get into this and you will see some good movement happening. And the other one is LNT, ITC. Let us check them. Well, there is LNT here. In LNT also you can see that the price of the stock is coming down. You can see this dynamic live. It so happened today that somebody called me, then they were asking, now by the time it tells us to buy or to sell, by the time we place an order, the price would have already moved. Now, is there a solution for that? So there is a solution, a big solution here. You can see this preparation, wherein it is very clearly written as get ready for sell short. So for LNT, it is telling us get ready. You may have to take a short position. Be prepared. And later at this in this action, it will confirm sell short act now. That is when we will go ahead and take the trade. It is likely to give, but then it will confirm at 12:55 in the afternoon. Until then, please wait. This is LNT and the other one was ITC. So this is ITC. Even in ITC, there are a lot of up and down movements continuously happening here. It is in sideways. If you have bought at this point, we will exit because you can see there are some exact symbols telling us that the price can reverse. All right. Since it is in sideways, there are chances it can come down a bit. So it's better to wait. I mean, better to exit and wait. But if it manages to go up, only then it will confirm a buy. Or if it starts coming down, here at this point you will find a zigzag breakout signal. Normally it will tell us to sell it once again. That is when we can go ahead and do the trade. So I hope I have clarified all your doubts, all your favorite stocks. Let me come back. So as I was telling you, after so many years of research, he developed one of the first tool called dynamic system. For more than 13 years, he's been training people on how to trade without watching the market. I mean, how to make only profits in stock market while you sleep. Well, normally when I make this statement, many people laugh at me. Because people think that we are not able to make profits when we are awake watching the market. Then how do you think that we can make profits while we sleep? Well, let me tell you, it is definitely possible, and it is possible using this dynamic system. So what this dynamic system does is, it can automatically identify right entry and right exit for you, first of all. And above that, what it can do here is, it can give you signals and information one day in advance. So if you want to trade tomorrow, you can sit and plan it today itself. So when you have planned it today itself, then your trading tomorrow becomes absolutely easy, effortless. So I'll show you at the end of the session how this dynamic system works, but then using dynamic system, what kind of results one can achieve, let me explain, let me show you. This is the example of Nifty. Just hold on, let me see. Yes, in Nifty I have got a selling just now. In Bank Nifty also. Please hold on a second. I just have to place some orders. Yes, even in Bank Nifty also the selling has been confirmed. Just hold on a second. Once I finish the order, we'll continue. Option index. My system is getting slow down. But any which ways, now it is at 36,550. So let me check 36,500 put option. Monthly, it is at around 500. All right, any which ways, I've just got into a put option of Bank Nifty. I bought it at 36,500 strike price. I bought it at almost 503 rupees premium, which is a monthly option that I have done this trade in. I'll have to take Nifty also. Yes, in Nifty also we have got a breakout. Put option in Nifty. All right, the trade is done. So anyways, let me come back. So I was showing you about Nifty futures trading using dynamic system. So in a matter of 4 trades, a capital of 5 lakh rupees has increased to almost 6,18,000. Not only in Nifty, even if you check stocks like Reliance, where a 10 lakh rupees capital has increased to 13,22,000 in a matter of just 4 trades. Not just in stocks and index, it can also be used for commodities trading. The most feared commodities in this segment is zinc, and even there, a 5 lakh rupees capital has turned to almost 11 lakh 30,000 rupees. All right. So these are the kind of benefits one can achieve by trading without watching the market. And today, if any one of you is interested to trade using this dynamic system without watching the market, then what you can do here is you can subscribe this dynamic system, which is actually priced at almost 2,99,000 rupees for lifetime, 2,99,000 plus GST for lifetime subscription. But today you can get a special offer wherein you get it at 13 years old price at 95,000 rupees plus GST. All right, wherein you get all the stocks under NSE plus the index. You can trade in equities for long-term or short-term investment. You can trade in futures and options to do positional trading, for which you don't have to watch the market movement. All these benefits are available inside this dynamic system. But then today the major announcement here is you don't even have to pay 95,000 rupees today, because you can get it free. You can get it absolutely free. Now for that, all that you have to do is you have to subscribe the special offer of 12,000 rupees plus GST, which I've already texted you on the chat. Once you select, click on it and subscribe, you get dynamic live for 1 month, but along with that, you'll also get dynamic system free for 1 month as a free bonus. But in dynamic system, there are these many multiple packages. I just showed you this NSE all stocks package, where you get all the stocks and index. But then there are other packages like future stocks, NSE index for commodities, for bullions, gold, silver, energies like crude oil, natural gas, base metals, everything is there. You can choose anyone according to your requirement. But let me tell you, these are all for lifetime subscriptions. So these are all the revolutionary tools that Mr. Ravichandran has designed. All right. But then not just this, along with this, you will also get many other bonus. One of the main bonus here is you can also attend an online workshop, which is organized on 20th February 2021, Saturday, that is day after tomorrow, at 11:30 a.m. starting to 7 p.m. I am Santosh. I will be the one who will be training you on this day. All right. Now, in this training, now what are all the things that you're going to learn? Now, first of all, these are all some of the major things that you're going to learn. First of all, you'll learn from the basics of stock market. Just imagine, for you to learn the basics of stock market, elsewhere you may have to pay 10,000, 20,000 or 30,000 also in many cases for you to learn the basics of stock market. And what do you learn? You end up learning lot many things, but then later when you sit there, when you start trading, that is when you realize all those things are theoretical in nature. Practical realities are a bit more different. But here you will learn the practical essential basics for you to trade in stock market. You will learn to trade in futures, you will learn to trade in options, and not just that, how to do long-term or short-term investment in the equity segment. For that, you will learn one of the best investor method. How to trade without watching the market. Those of you who don't have time to watch the market, using dynamic system, how to do trading in futures or options. These things you will get to learn. And those of you who are trying to get into full-time trading, you will learn how to trade the effective way using dynamic live. But then not just this, along with this, you will also understand how to trade in different market conditions. Whenever there is a major crash or a big rally in the price, when there are quarterly results, news, events, gap up, gap down, even in a flat sideways market, how to trade and make profits. These are the things that you're going to learn. At the end, you will understand how to earn a minimum of 283% returns in options every 30 days. The same returns in futures every 8 to 12 weeks. So these are all some of the major things that you're going to learn. The larger picture is you'll learn the right way to do long-term investment, the right way to trade in stock futures, index futures, and options. And this training on 20th February will be split into 5 different sessions, each session for 1 hour duration. Last session will be for 1.5 hours. After each session, there will be a break, but then Even due to any emergencies, if you miss out attending any one session, you don't have to worry about it, because every session is video recorded. Within the next 24 hours, you will all get access to those videos. But let me tell you, we are not doing this something new. This training program we've been doing for the last 13 years, and more than 13,000 plus people have joined this revolution, and many of them have achieved some extraordinary results. And this training can be used in multiple ways, from entry-level trading to expert-level trading. Now, why I say this is because there are many people who come to us, they keep asking us, is it easy? Will I be able to make profits? Is it easy to learn? Let me tell you, if you're seriously looking for something very easy, then you can start trading based on this entry-level trading. And those of you who are ready to dedicate some more time and efforts, then you will be able to follow the expert level trading method also, wherein you will be working towards earning a minimum of 283% returns. So these are all the things that you will get to learn, but then for you to get all these benefits, first of all, you have to subscribe today. All right. Today is the right time, just because day after tomorrow is the workshop. Tomorrow will be the last day for you to subscribe. But then once you subscribe this, not just this, there are many other benefits also. Bonus, let me tell you, this is not an ordinary program where you pay money, get the software, whether you made profit or not, even the God does not know. That will not happen here. To make sure everyone makes profits, to handhold you initially until you start earning, every day we organize this pre-market session, morning at 8:30, wherein we discuss, wherein we plan for the day. Nifty, Bank Nifty, what is the plan for today's trading? Where to buy, where to sell? We will pick one favorite stock every day. We will tell you what is the plan for this stock, how to trade it today. If you want to trade any of your favorite stock, you can name it. We will plan for that also. Whatever plan has been told, you just have to note it down, implement it as it is. That itself is more than enough. And 1 week when you go through this pre-market session and implement it as it is, then you would have earned profits more than what you have invested on this program. All right. So these are the benefits, but then every weekend also we have this weekly members meet, wherein we discuss what happened during the entire week, how much profits one could have earned, how many people made profits, how many did not. If you have not made profits, then what went wrong? What did you miss? All these details we discuss to make sure everyone makes profits. So we are ready to go to this extent to make sure that everyone makes profits today. And all the training that we provide, you will also be given free access to our members area in our website, wherein you will find the training videos of all these different subjects. You can go watch it in detail to understand it even better at your leisure time. All right. So these are all some of the major benefits, but then for you to get all these benefits, you have to subscribe, and you have to do it right now. But then many of you may be thinking, all right, we subscribe for the 1 month offer of 12,000 rupees plus GST. What happens after that? What happens from the second month onwards? So let me directly come to that point, as we are running out of time. All right. So after 1 month, now there's the thing. These are the 4 different plans that you can opt for. There is this 12 months plan, which was originally priced at 4,39,000, which you can get it at just 1,23,000 plus GST today, where you get dynamic live for 1 entire year. You also get a dynamic system free for lifetime. 95,000 rupees worth the dynamic system, you can get it free for lifetime. That is a major benefit. And you also have a 6 months plan at 72,000. You get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get a dynamic system free for 1 entire year. There is a 3 months plan at 42,000. You get dynamic live for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And at last, there is 1 month plan at 16,500. You get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans. You can opt for any one of these plans from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you can subscribe the special offer by investing just 12,000 rupees plus GST. All right. So these are all the major benefits. Now I see there are few of you who have subscribed already. But once you subscribe, now what are all the things that you're going to get? Let me show you. Let me give you a quick recap. First of all, you get these 2 softwares, Dynamic Live and Dynamic System, installed on your computer today, right now. Now, once you have subscribed, you must have received a mail already from our technical team. And after that, you will also be able to attend the pre-market session to discuss the next action plan for every day. You will also get access to all the training videos in our members area. And you will also be able to attend the online workshop on Saturday, that is the Dynamic Superpower Trading Workshop. So these are all the benefits that you're going to get. But then there is one last benefit, and that is once you subscribe today, you'll get all these things, but then your subscription count will start only from Monday. So till Monday, you can use it absolutely free. All right. So these are all the benefits. This is all about today's webinar, my friends. If anyone has any questions or doubts, you can ask me right now. Get all your doubts clarified and you can decide. Those of you who are interested, you can click on the link and then you can subscribe. All right. Hi, Mr. Girish. I see that you have joined a bit late. Any which ways. In the meantime, we can go look at the live market. What is happening? You can see here the price of Bank Nifty. It's already coming down. It is at 36,475 now. Now I bought a 36,500 strike price put option at almost 503 rupees premium. What's happening in Nifty? Nifty is also down. It is almost at the same level. Let me also check what's happening in ICICI Bank because I have a short position in that. I showed you. So in the meantime, we are in the live market. If anyone wants to check anything, get your doubts clarified, then you can ask me. Mr. Girijay says, want to share one of my trade closed today in profit. Well, amazing, Mr. Girijesh. Which is that stock? Which one you have traded? What trade have you done? Can we know? Anyways, ICICI Bank at 639. I took a shot at 648. It's already down by 9 points. Yesterday, range 1 buy above breakout at 135.96. Today, daily long breakout at 138.12. All right. Dynamic Live and ID3 gave buy. Gale. In Gale, is it? All right. Let me check what is happening in Gale. Well, there's a massive trade. Amazing trade. All right. So, anyways, the price has shot up big time. And you were able to buy. I'm so very happy for you, Mr. Girijesh. I wish you great profits like this. I took 135 call option and 140 call option. All right. Okay. All right. Both would have got into in the money strike price by now because now it is at 145. Amazing trade. Beautiful profits. System caution appeared. You booked the profits. Very good. Very good. Classic trade, isn't it? In Gale. Yes, anyone else? Do you want to check any of your other favorite stocks in the live market? Because I was told that in live market, people want to see more of their stocks, what's happening, how is it working. So I've kept it on. You can tell me, we can see. Well, Mr. S.M. Patil is also there on the session. Mr. Patil, I hope you have taken a put option in Nifty. I hope you have done it in monthly option. Anyone else? Any other questions or doubts? 36,300 at 421. It is Bank Nifty, is it? All right. So let me check Bank Nifty. Keep a track. There is a dynamic system caution. All right, wherein we may have to shift over. You can see that there are dynamic system cautions still appearing. We have to watch it. February 25th, fine. Then it is fine. Absolutely no problem. So which is the next point that you have to watch out for? Can you please check Bank India? Let us check Bank India. Well, this Bank India, I am sure this stock cannot be traded in futures and options. It can only be traded in equities. So in equities, this dynamic live, I mean, it is telling us to hold long position. There's a massive gap up, freeze, Any which ways, it told us to buy on 1st of February. No, it is on 29 January where it told us to buy when the price was 50 rupees 75 paise. That is where it has told us to buy. Now it is trading at 91 rupee 55 paise. Amazing trade, but we will still be holding on to our buy positions as of now. Mr. Suresh says, I have taken intra-week long signal. Well, amazing, Mr. Suresh. I didn't know that you have started this. 36,500 put, 410 rupees premium. 490 is the premium right now. Well, that is what I was trying to check. Now in Nifty, if anyone has taken a put option at 15,031, if the price of Nifty comes down to 15,031, lock your profits, shift over. And 14,963 is another point where you can again lock your profits to shift over. So these are the 2 points you can keep in your mind. Any other questions? Any other doubts? Now, those of you who have subscribed, please reply back to your mail. You must have received a mail from our technical team. Reply back to that. Respond. So they will take remote access of your computer and they will install it right away. And those of you who are planning to subscribe, if you need any assistance, you can call us at these numbers. The support team will assist you. They will guide you. You can also have a word. one-to-one, get all your doubts clarified, and then decide. There is absolutely no problem. All right. So since there are no more doubts, so gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading. Wish you all great success in your trading. And those of you who have subscribed, see you on Saturday. Not Saturday, tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the pre-market session first. And thank you all of you for joining this session. Wish you all a very great afternoon today.